evening, welcome to the show, viewers. Back again for another exciting session and episode on NAG. Jock's come and grace us with his presence.
How is everyone? Good?
Good.
That's good.
Fantastic, Jock.
Can you speak up, Jock? We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry about that.
Speaking to our good ear. That'd be great.
How are you, viewers? All right?
Oh, the viewers are fine, mate.
Okay, what about the guys here? Everyone
we're
all
good
right?
too,
We're good.
Welcome
we're
back.
good.
Thank
Speak
you,
up.
boys.
I noticed
We
someone here hasn't been here for quite a while.
Yeah, Charlie's down the end.
I'm back. Back and I'm
I don't know
back.
if you remember, viewers, we said that Charlie had actually had gone to prison for a little while.
You told him that.
Yeah, we had to, mate.
Great.
And there's on, is this like weekend release or is it weekend or how does it work?
I think they let me out for Australia Day, actually.
Australia Day,
Just a
fantastic.
special, they thought, go
Well,
Aussies.
that's not tomorrow, is it? That's in a couple of, that was a couple of months ago.
Oh, well, I pulled the wool over their eyes, didn't I?
Good on you, mate.
So they're still looking for you, are they?
Speaking of the
That's
microphone, Jock.
Yeah, speaking to the microphone.
Can't hear you.
Sensei Jonesy's here.
I'm here.
Hamamatsucho Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Fantastic, Jonesy. I
Samurai sword.
see you've dressed for the occasion.
Shintaro.
Cosmo's sitting next to me. Everyone's fully aware that Cosmo is our resident Star Wars expert. He's also here to talk about this topic. And the voice is up there. You up there, the voice?
I'm here. Hello, boys.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That's the voice.
Doesn't sound like him.
That doesn't sound like the voice. Who's that?
This is Hector. It's a standing voice.
The stand-in voice.
I didn't know you had a standing
voice.
It's standing.
Does that mean that the obscenities, there won't be any obscenities?
No, I'm very nice.
Very nice voice.
Very polite.
I'll tell you what. What's actually
A
under
nice
the
voice. That's incredible.
Hey, the cleaning actually works.
Yeah. Where is he? What's happened to him?
He's not under the desk, is he?
Where is he?
He's here. I'm just amazed at Japanese Jonesy's headband there.
It's something special, isn't it? Let's put him off. We've got the stand-in voice, viewers. That's unusual. I don't know what to think about that. It's a new improved puffy voice up there. But Jonesy's here with his special cape on because we're talking about martial arts. Now, the viewers may not be aware of this, but at this very table here, we have Charlie, who's a black belt in Taekwondo.
And Kung Fu, actually.
Is it Taekwondo or Kung Fu or both?
Well, it's a mixture of those two styles. My teacher made his own style.
Oh, he sort of made up his own one because he thought, well, I don't want to, go with the flow.
Well, he's like a black belt in about 3 different styles: Kung Fu, Karate and Taekwondo.
He knows Kung Fu, Karate and 4 other Chinese languages.
Something like that.
That's
and
right.
he sort of took the bits out of each of them that he liked and made his own sort of fighting style, and I learnt from him.
Okay.
Don't they all do that? I mean, when you go to these martial arts school and they have the super Ubute Sensei bloke, and all the guys that come up through the ranks, when they become black belt and higher, don't they leave and then start up their own schools, but they add their little differences into the style and then call it some other style?
Like Jonesy's school.
Yeah, what do you call your style?
Shintaro.
The Shogun Academy.
I jump out of trees and I jump back into trees.
You seen that bloody thing, monkey magic? The monkey jump out of the egg?
Yeah, he does the...
The hell are you looking at?
he jumps on his...
Centuries ago, there used to be
his-
like half a dozen styles. Now there's like 20,000 different styles.
Okay. Oh, well, isn't and the viewers out there who are into the Taekwondo, the voice or the stand-in voice, do you know something about Taekwondo, don't you?
Oh, I do. I know quite a bit about Taekwondo.
That's right. You have a very, very good friend or a family member, I believe, who's involved in that martial art.
That's right. And they're going to be nothing less than a black belt this year.
A black belt. And how old is this family friend?
She's 10. She's 10.
10 years old.
10, that's
a black
young.
Belt. That's unbelievable.
That's fantastic.
One of the other kids that's there is actually 7 and is a black belt.
A 7-year-old black belt.
7-year-old black belt. You should see this guy.
I've big problems with that.
Yeah.
Well, say your 7-year-old black belt got into a fight at a pub, right? There's no way 7-year-old black belt is going to beat up drunken Jim.
I don't think it works like that.
But if drunken Jim's only 11 years old, then the 7-year-old's fine.
That's right.
Oh, that's
it's
true.
the bar
I
for
think the
adolescents.
way it works is that the 7-year-old is not supposed to, because he's a black belt, he's not supposed to beat up the 60-year-old.
No, he's supposed to kick him in the nuts.
No, it's just
That's
that he
why,
knows.
'cause he's short.
The 7-year-old knows all the movements, that a black belt's supposed to know.
Okay.
So he's learnt all the movements, he knows what to do, it's just he hasn't got all the strength yet. It's not until he's older that he'll get the strength. But
You wait till she hits you in the hand.
Okay, so we're talking
Yeah,
about some serious punching power there.
Oh yeah.
so you're saying a 7-year-old can beat up like a
No.
Jock's taking over the show.
Sorry, you told me to talk.
No, you done very well, Jock.
You got beat up as a kid, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, I can tell
Yeah.
that.
You can beat up.
Hear him.
Because Cosmo here, when did you actually start in the martial arts, Cosmo?
Marsha. No,
Marsha Hines?
No, it was a Chinese restaurant I was starting.
That's right.
Nothing
Yeah,
to do with martial arts.
Yeah.
Am I on the wrong show?
that's right. But you started, what age were you when you started your long road to the black belt status?
It was a long road.
Yeah.
It would have been about 18.
No.
Not too long ago.
Okay.
I got my first black belt
This
when I
is-
was
Oh,
12 years
when
old.
did I
This
start?
is worse than trying to talk to
Cole's
Jonesy.
belts don't count.
No, my dad bought it for me, yeah, then it came up with black belt, yeah.
Okay.
I thought that's how you get black belts, you just buy one and then you're a black belt.
Good on you, Jonesy.
I reckon you're down kicking the shit out of people.
Karate Kmart.
Yeah, karate came up.
That's right. Was that
Almost
wax
got my head
on?
punched in.
Wax off. Now, Cosmo, what age were you when you started?
I thought you meant when I got it. Yeah, that would have been about 10,
You were 10 years old and you got your black belt when you were 18, did you say?
something like that.
Okay, so you spent 8 years as a devotee of the fighting form.
Yes.
And
Rigorous training,
Okay.
punishment.
Now, for the viewers out there, because I was over in Glenroy the other day picking someone up from a bakery actually, and I noticed Hall's Taekwondo. A
Yes.
big ute pulled up Hall's, and for the viewers out there who know Hall's Taekwondo, Hall was an offspring of what you were doing.
Yeah, Hall's fantastic.
Halls, but the Halls, they did the right thing, didn't they? They set it up
did.
properly.
They did.
The other one was a bit funny, wasn't
I
it?
don't know what's going on there.
It was all a bit
But
strange.
that's all right.
Okay, fantastic. Sensei Shintaro, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't there a show, Shintaro or something on TV?
Yeah,
or
do you
something?
remember that? Every
It's
time they
called
had
the
that show, it was,
samurai.
you'd see the lips moving. You want to fight me, mate? No, I'm not ready for fight. You ready now?
What are you doing
No,
here,
I must go back to the...
Playing the piano or something. Playing-
It's a European style. He talks with his hands.
No,
too.
they actually, that is, they really teach that in martial arts, how to speak wrong. It's like
Really?
to distract your opponent.
Confuses it, doesn't it?
He goes, this guy's a retard, I can't punch him. And then while he's thinking that, you punch his lights out.
I can see, because the voice is not here, Mr. FX has taken it upon it himself to indicate that we're 2 minutes into the break. Thank you, Mr. FX. I'm not blind and stupid as Jonesy is. I can see the damn 2 minutes. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was just talking about punching dudes. Yeah.
Punching dudes,
Yeah.
punching bags. After the break, we'll come back because Cosmo and Shintaro here have brought in a couple of bits and pieces to show the viewers
Some arms and legs and
Cosmo?
Some weapons.
I know
Cosmo, what
those
do you
pieces.
actually practice? What is your line of martial arts? What is it called?
It's the art of fighting without fighting.
fighting without fighting.
I was trying to get a simple answer out of it. Sensible
quite-
answer out of you.
I'll write it down
But
for you.
correct
so
me
you
if
can-
I'm wrong, is Jiu-Jitsu...
You're wrong.
Is Jiu-Jitsu an art of fighting, or have I got it...
Oh, Fujitsu, yes,
Computer
it's up there with origami.
Oh, right.
It's the
It's up there
same
with
art.
Ulysses and Wang.
It's all got to do with
So
paper.
Yahtzee's got nothing to do with it either.
That's what you say when you're hitting them. Yahtzee!
Is Yahtzee up there with Ikubi?
It could be.
Oh, good on you, kid. It's just gotten away from us, and that was a 10-minute half, which is just it's unbelievable. We've spoken nothing about the martial arts as yet, but we will get into it, Jock.
Will, yep.
Now you've done the tachi, is it? Is that what it's called?
Tachi.
Tachi.
Tai
Yahtze.
Chi, yeah.
Yeah.
Tai Chi, is it?
Yep, and I
Oh.
mastered in Tyrone Shoolaces. Tyrone Shoelaces?
Tai Chi.
Must be a big boy.
Can you speak into the voices?
Speak louder into your
Sorry,
microphone so they can hear.
Tyrone Shoelaces.
There was just SMS us if you think that the new improved voice is better than the old voice.
And we'll keep him.
Okay, so you practice Tyrone Shoelaces.
Tyrone Shoelaces,
Yep.
Tai Chi, I did Taekwondo. I got thrown out of all the best schools in the country.
That's right.
I did. I didn't
Is
last very
that's your
long.
flatulence problem, isn't it?
Well, what about the censor? What did he say?
the sensor. He censored I was not worth anything, so he said, "Get over here."
Good on you, Jock. Look, viewers, we'll go to the break and we'll be back after this.
G'day viewers, it's David here from NAG reporting live from Mornington Park, and I've got with me Alan. Alan is the owner of a double-decker bus, which I'll show you some footage of shortly. Tell me, Alan, what is it you actually do for a living? You drive people around in your big red double-decker bus daily?
Oh yeah, just about every day, yeah, parties and a heck of a lot of wine tours. Do a wedding a week with it.
A wedding a week?
Yeah.
A wedding a week he does?
Yeah, and cart all these little kindergarten kids. We carried 15,500 kindergartens in 12 months.
15,500 kindergartens in 12 months? Oh, kids in 12 months. I was going to say, that's a lot of kindergartens.
As
Okay.
our kids, yeah.
And how did you come about getting your bus? Where did your bus come from?
It's an ex-Sydney bus, and it was actually manufactured here in Australia. That was actually made for the Sydney run. There was 700 of those, so they actually are a limited edition.
And what sort of money would a bus like that be worth?
As in that there now, we could probably sell that for about 100 grand at the minute. We're into vintage cars and that as well. So,
Really?
yeah, we do a lot of weddings with them.
Weddings with vintage cars as well. What sort of vintage cars do you have?
Yeah, we got 2 Bentleys and 2 1951 Pontiacs.
Wow.
So we actually just about do anything you want. If you want us to do anything, we can go from the old vintage cars to a little 7-passenger Mini, up to 20-passenger Mini, up to a coach, up into the double-deckers. 2 of our big double-deckers are actually big Dennings, and we run them interstate. So.
Okay. And where's most of your work?
The
On the
majority,
peninsula?
no, as in the kindergarten kids. We cover all the peninsula, right up to Greensborough. We do actually go to Traralgon, and we'll actually go to Traralgon next week for a couple of days.
Well, there you go. If anybody needs a lift in a vintage car or a double-decker bus, or they're planning on getting married, or they happen to have a play school or a kindergarten and they'd like to get involved with Alan and his company, all they have to do is ring Alan on...
Are you going to teach me today? You told me you were going to teach me how to fight. I'm here waiting. What?
Be quiet, you talk too much.
Welcome back, viewers. The show. The show is like a finger pointing at the moon.
Now, I just want to ask a question.
Yes, Sensei Hector, the cat.
Jock, what's with the hat?
The hat, that's the famous yin yang symbol.
Yang yin?
What does that
yin
mean?
yang. It means a lot of things.
Can
It
the viewers
means
see that? Can you
good
see
with the
Jock's
yin.
hat? Show the viewers your hat.
See my hat?
That's in the back of Australia, isn't it?
Just
The
looks
yin
like a
yang.
Collingwood hat for me.
Okay, you need glasses. Now, what the story of the yin
I'm up
yang
here,
is?
you're a long way away.
It's the whole story of good is within bad, bad is within good. Everything in the world revolves around the circles of yin and yang.
Yes.
It's about balance.
I've got a
Balance,
question for
yeah.
Jock. When you take that off, do you like blind your opponent
I
with
do.
the shine on your head?
That's how I
You
win
beat the
most
shit
of
out
my
of 'em?
fights. I blind them and then I turn
Can
and
you
run.
give us a demonstration of that blindness?
You ready? Be careful, viewers. If you got sunglasses
Maybe
on,
you
put them
shouldn't.
on now. Ready? Here goes.
Go, boy!
And at this point, this is when I turn and run.
Fantastic. That's great, Jock. It's wonderful to have your advice and your professionalism on the show.
Thank you.
I think Santo is going to have a field day with us.
Santo?
That's right. But
He's a
you
good
being
bloke.
Italian and him being Italian, I think we could be okay.
Does he do martial arts too?
Apparently, he does origami and knitting. Sensei, what was it?
Shinto?
Shintaro.
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 Yep.
Where'd you get that name from?
Well, from the TV series, obviously.
That's all. Okay, so you've done the Taekwondo.
Done that.
Now you got your black belt. Is this what happens a lot in, and you'll be able to answer this too, Charlie and Jock. You go along in a martial art, and the goal is to achieve the black belt status. Do a lot of black belts find that once they reach the black belt status, they either stop doing the martial art, or they turn into big fat pigs and are unable to do the martial art anymore?
I actually, once I got my black belt, I opted to change styles. I thought I want to learn something new now. I've mastered that one. So I've been doing, I think, for 6 years, I've been
Spray painting trains.
Well, that's sort of an offshoot of the whole drunken master style. And that's what I do now. And I'm
pretty damn good at it, I must say.
Okay.
Whereas my black belt, it clashed with my blue pants. So I figured, well, what's the point?
What is the point?
It's got to be. You got to be colour coordinated.
Curry, when you will do a black belt in Metallica?
Black belt in Metallica, that's exactly right, the pseudo voice. But what we want to have a look at is you've got a couple of bits and pieces you've brought in. So these are very dangerous weapons, viewers. Unlike the lightsabers, these are the weapons of choice for the.
They're the swords that the lightsabers are based on.
Have a look at these. That's right, because the art of fighting without fighting is quite a elegant art. So have a look at this.
Oh, I almost cut my finger then.
Yeah, okay. Now, these things here, viewers, I don't know if you can see that. This is
it's a saber.
What is it?
A saber?
A saber. What are all these ribbons for?
We'll give this one to Jonesy because that'll be safe.
This ribbon here is to distract your opponent. So while he's looking at the ribbon, he's getting hit or cut with the blade.
You're whacking him on the head with it.
He goes, oh, brilliant ribbon! Oh, like that,
Okay.
You can also use it to blow your nose.
You can clean your teeth with this.
That's right, Jonesy. It's all good. Okay, so this here, this is just the standard, cut them up. Cut. Come on, Jonesy. Now, you were telling us about the women in the... What's going on there? You were telling us about the women in the rice fields.
Oh, yeah, well, that's behind me.
Is it? Can we get those?
Can you get that woman?
Can you get those, Jonesy? It's right behind you.
Oh, sure.
These things here, viewers, are absolutely deadly. Some of the girls out there, some of you girls who are thinking of getting involved in the fighting forms, have a look at these things. This looks like... Geez, are you right?
Oh,
you did that?
sorry.
Yeah, these things here, that looks like a fan, but if you look on the other side, viewers, they are razor-sharp blades, and those are designed to cut your throat just with a mere... Okay, that's enough. With a mere whisk.
What, so they're not to like...
It's got the same sign as what's on the hat down there. Is that going to...
The Ingle Gang.
Is your hat going to cut everybody's throat?
Yes, if I put a metal blade across the rim,
that's right.
I can throw it.
Look at that. James, are you looking at the full monitor?
Just miss everything.
And then this end is also used for stabbing. Like.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Now, these things here, are these...
This
as
metal thing is used to that. And that hurts when you don't have a hat.
Okay. These things here... as we spoke about with the lightsabers in a show a couple of months ago, are these legal, these weapons?
Very legal because...
very legal?
When the constabulary or the whatever it is...
Yep.
That's a good look.
...says, what are you doing? You're keeping yourself cool on a warm day. You feel that coolness.
That is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's what that's
YMCA.
YMCA.
Oh, Jonesy, that's fantastic. Now, I'll tell you, viewers, these things here are legal, apparently. Highly legal.
It's a fan, isn't it?
Where can you buy this sort of stuff from? In Melbourne or Sydney?
Any martial arts shop.
Any martial arts shop. Now, Charlie, if you want to get lean down there, you'll probably find a pair of, what are these? Nungle chuckers, what are they called? These things are not legal, viewers.
Oh, sorry, mate. I might have knocked a bit of sense into him.
Psychological thinking of...
Don't try this at home.
Yeah.
Can you save us?
These are actually practice nunchuckeras. Because they're only made of
They're good for practicing drum.
Because real ones you can actually use as chopsticks, but these are too fat.
Where did you learn that?
This? Oh, look. Check it out. Chopstick form.
Where'd you put the batteries in?
Horns.
Horns?
You can do everything. Unfortunately, I never learnt these. Not that you could tell.
Okay. So, now, where do you learn to use these sort of... Is there a specific style where you learn to use weapons? Well, that's my first question.
In your shed where no one can see you.
It's hard to learn weapons because they're dangerous.
Yes.
So like weapons like this are alright because you learn how to fight someone with one of these.
What if we put weapons that are dangerous in your hands, which are also dangerous?
My hands.
That's a recipe for disaster. I don't know if you can hear that, viewers. That's the pitter patter of rain. We filmed this obviously in a $4 million studio. So when it rains.
It rains.
It rains. There's no roof. Okay, now what about things? These things you can buy and practice with.
What about these tassels? Like, can you wear those on you?
We've talked about the tassels.
Fantastic,
What about
this pen? Oh, it's not a weapon.
Okay. What about this Steven Seagal? Have you heard of him?
Yeah. He's very good.
He does Aikido.
Steven
doesn't he?
Seagal.
Yeah, what's that called?
Aikido. This
Aikido.
guy does his Aikido.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Now this Aikido thing, I've seen a few of these movies where they're like breaking people's arms and that sort of thing. Is that a fighting form of some description?
Yep, that was developed by the Japanese police force, I believe, to subdue their, criminal element, and a couple of broken bones on the way. It happens in Australia slightly differently.
The geisha girl, look at it.
I think the Australian.
I think Jonesy's found his feminine side.
Aikido is actually the martial arts style that uses your opponent's force to overcome your opponent. Rather than exerting too much of your own force, you're actually using your opponent's force.
That was
to
very
overcome
scientific, Jock. I wonder if you could use some of that that scientific thing to get your voice projected a bit better. Now, what we wanted
Am I
to
still talking to
no,
soft?
you're not. We wanted to quickly do because we're going to wrap it up soon. We want to quickly go through. We've got the Bruce Lee. Now, what was he doing? What martial art was that?
Kung Fu, Wing Chun, I believe. But he developed his own style called Jeet Kune Do.
That's right.
Jeet Kune Do. You ever heard of that? Have you the pseudo voice?
No,
Or
not Jeet Kune Do.
Chinese boxing.
Chinese boxing.
Chinese boxing.
Okay.
But
Now,
Jeet Kune Do.
Jeet Kune Do. Now, what about this other bloke, Chuck Norris?
Chuck.
Karate, I think.
Karate, yeah.
Now,
Japanese.
Or karate.
Didn't Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris? Didn't Bruce Lee die after a fight or something in a movie? Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris fought
Chuck Norris
in a movie.
died. Chuck Norris died
no,
in the movie.
No, but Chuck Norris kicked Bruce Lee unintentionally, and that caused Bruce Lee to die. Is that
that's-
how he
No, he
died?
got shot with a
Chuck
bullet.
Norris died.
That's bollocks.
What,
They shot him.
how did Bruce Lee die?
He had a brain hemorrhage.
Okay, brain hemorrhage.
From being kicked in the head, probably.
Okay, because
No.
wasn't he like super duper fit?
He was
Yeah.
super duper fit.
He did
But
smoke though.
Super
no
duper
one really
duper.
knows how he died. There's a lot of different stories.
Some people reckon the Chinese poisoned him
The Chinese
because he was
mafia?
teaching the Western world all the secrets.
That's right.
With the Chinese tea.
The Chinese
The
mafia.
old
or-
Chinese
autopsy.
tea.
They did an autopsy on him, that's right, and he actually died, on the autopsy report, he died from misadventure. But what we want to do before we close it up, died by misadventure, we want to know...
that you go on the wrong trip.
That's right. Chuck
You
Norris...
go to Jet Set Tours and say, I want an adventure. But no, you sent me on the wrong one.
Good on you, Jock. Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee. Which one do you think is the better fighter?
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee?
But not today.
Not today.
No,
because
Bruce
Chuck
Lee's
Norris
dead.
is still alive. Okay.
Did Bruce Lee's
Charlie?
son get shot?
Yes,
That's right,
he
Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee.
Making a martial arts movie as well.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I know how that happened too, because anyway, Charlie, can you give us your
I
opinion?
must say, I think Bruce Lee was better.
Bruce Lee's a better fighter?
Damn, boys.
Cosmo?
If it wasn't for Bruce Lee, the three of us would not have, make that the five of us would not have been in the martial arts.
You wouldn't have been in
Actually,
the martial arts. And
He was
Jonesy, which one do you reckon's the go? Hector?
Japanese Jonesy again.
Hector?
Yes.
Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris?
Oh, Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, it looks like, has come out on top.
Nervous.
Thank you,
Charlie
viewers.
Wong.
Apologies to the martial arts
Charlie
deputies out
Wong.
there. We'll see you next week on NAG.
Charlie Wong wins.
You got no respect for anything. Martial arts, Star Wars, nothing.